It's the time of day again when I decide that it's time to play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Alright, everybody. So, for me, it has been a long time, and for you guys, actually, it's been longer for me, though, since I've played Phoenix Wright. Because, oh, right, that's what we were doing. Yes, trial time. I forgot all the voices again, by the way. So, new voices, yay! Ugh. December 6th, 26th, December 26th, 9:44 a.m., day after Christmas. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Hey, Drew. Karma. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He is the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get the guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really is to what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And he's trying to find you get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like me. Mia, definitely Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma? Is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of this case. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on that boat. Now there happened to be a woman camped near at the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. Went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testified to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait! Mr. Von Kamra! Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling the proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the world's guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. I've completely dropped the voice for the judge. I didn't realize until just now. No, he's not. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's when we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Okay, he's bossing me around too. I don't like this. A man called into the station. Who was the man? Who? You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh God! That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping? A lot of heart. She sure's got a lot of heart. Sorry, I haven't drinking anything in like the past 36 hours, so. What happened next, Detective? Well, I should say I haven't drinking any water. I drank milk because I had a bowl of cereal recently. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was he doing? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. What the fuck? Detective, the court requires facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir! Man, he's got his share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. I can't really press that. But next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was received from the body. He was shot through the heart. Fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. I didn't strike bone. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. If you're gonna kill someone over a lake, even if it's in the middle of the night, use a silencer. Like, if you're gonna go out of your way to kill someone, at least cover up your tracks well. Okay. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I can't do anything. Press on that one, I guess. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe? That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Why? What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Sorry. Nope, can't. Tisk. Yes, the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There was fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear fingerprints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this weapon. This is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Besides the court record. Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir! Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick! What does it mean, ballistic markings? I'm so glad I don't actually have to answer this one. Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. I don't even know why she's here. Honest to God. Nick, he's glaring at me. Tisk. Very well. I'll explain. She's also 17. Why are you here? Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate, indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet Sorry. Sorry. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The pistol, which you may recall, is covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Edgeworth, can you pull out that you're like left-handed or some shit like that? Because that would be so helpful right now if you were left-handed. Order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Is he right-handed? I'm fucked if he's in production. Well, Judge. I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and I will take a brief break. You didn't do shit! I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now. But wait, bang your flimsy gavel and get it over with, man. Yes! This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? December 26th. Oh, that took an hour? Okay. December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints are all over the murder weapon. And the foggy photo makes one thing clear. The one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was it you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh? How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No. No, I need you here. I'm not gonna be an asshole. No, of course not. I need you here. Moral support. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. You're 17 and you didn't go to law school. Once more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately, but you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right! Don't jinx the case, this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin telling us what you saw the night of the incident. Don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. I don't know why, but the judge's voice is getting more and more shaky. It might just because I'm actually really tired today, but Witness account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. And there was another bang. It wasn't me. No, it wasn't. No. It wasn't nary a thing on that lake but that boat. What the fuck is that word? I understand that it's saying that there wasn't anything but that boat on the lake, but why this word? Why is it worded like this? My brain that struggles reading things like this is struggling hard. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is the photo. This is that photo accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have an order immediately. I'm surprised the jury hasn't been removed in some of these cases. They get real loud sometimes. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So that man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Can we get Edgeworth in here? Like, seriously? Order! I will have order! What is this voice? What the fuck is that voice, actually? Well, Judge, I don't know why I've given him this voice. I just have. The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Hey, yo! Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose, or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? What the fuck? 1 second. I would love to say that we need to get right into this, but I need to use the bathroom. 1 second. What a time, right? Alright, I'm back. I've gone to the bathroom. Do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well, if you have to. You may cross-examine the witness. You only flounder in meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? You really think there's a contradiction with the facts in your testimony? I think there was, actually. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. It was in her second statement, I think. Alright, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Witness count! Alright. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. What were you doing in your car? I'm pressing that. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart? Could you be more specific? Could you be more specific about your research? Ah! Pause! What is the witness' motive? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have anything to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now! I'm the one who says that! Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard this bang came from the lake. Hey, yo, what the hell? Third. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. Stop objecting! She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. It was real foggy. How the hell did you see that? It was dark. Could you clearly see the two men? I looked at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. I feel like there's something that's with that statement. Wait a second. I was asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. Nah. 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 If I just press on every single statement, I'm gonna get kicked out of the court, but I'm doing it anyway. Well, actually. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's only 6. So, yeah, that's fine. Were you watching the moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Stop fucking objection. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Oh, Comrade, I think I hate you. You're trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There is nothing on that lake but the boat. Pause. How do you know that? How the fuck do you know that? Are you sure about that? Not me wanting to pull up a John Cena meme. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scan the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright. The witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objections sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we've all heard what we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony in testimony worth noting. But Your Honor! You keep your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick! Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence significantly to make a decision, and then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Myers Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it? Who the fuck just said hold it? Who was that? It was me. It'd be time to lie. Okay, what is happening? I was not expecting her. Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense outburst. Hey, yo, that was not me! Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal. I saw him. I swear I saw Edgeworth. Objection. Enough. In all this activity, I was stabbed by my floor. I got a splinter. I'm fine. Just that I've been rolling around in my chair, and that's not a good idea because I don't have a carpet on my floor, and my wood floor is old. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Hey, yo, I didn't do anything! Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. God, accept Mr. Wright out of the court. I wasn't the one that made the outburst! He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait, I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Oh, thank God! Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What the fuck do I say? My mother is calling me. 1 second. Okay, so apparently I have Chinese food on the way, so, interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna say wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony. I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! That's not order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Comra, but I cannot. What? Miss Lauder Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey! You will leave this courtroom immediately. Nick! I did what I could. You had to do the rest. Good luck. Godspeed, Maya! Peh. I care not for the melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. That last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. How the hell did you see it clear as day? It was the middle of the night. There was fog on the... This is why I can't be a lawyer. I cannot hold my tongue for the life of me. Well, what about the other man? Nah, pause. You cannot expect to be allowed to boldly ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there was a contradiction in the witness statement. Well, find it, if you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Damn. That's it? Oh no, I don't think if I can find anything like that. But I can't scorn his efforts either. Okay, so I actually have to, like, present something. Oh, what the hell can I present? 15. Strong bullet to the heart. Fired 3 times. Fired 3 times! I don't know what to do here. Oh god. It's gotta be the photo, right? Because there's fog. There's no way you can see that. You also can't see who is on the boat from the photo either. So, like, it's a foggy night. There's no way you could have seen that. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally! What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high... Fuck. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I did not mean to... Oh, no. You claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. I think the gist of what was accidentally skipped was, Actually, I could probably go find it. I could find it. The gist of that, I'm sure, was the fact that it's a high quality camera and you couldn't even see the faces. from it. So, like, how could the naked human eye see it? So, yeah, no, there's no way. And yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What? Mr. Wright has a point. Nah! That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. So I have food in front of me. But I'm still gonna do this. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could and I meant I could. Then please testify as the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm going to quickly eat, which will take about 25 minutes, so I'm going to pause the recording. It'll be no time for you. It's just a simple snap of my fingers, okay? See you soon. Hi, it took longer than 25 minutes. I'm back. I had chicken and broccoli, if you're wondering, by the way. Right, back to this. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. I lost all the voices because I've been eating for like an hour. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, brought my binoculars with me. When I heard the noise out in the lake, it looked like I looked at it with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars. Binoculars! Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. God, what the f do I do, man? Well, you had binoculars, right? Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was it really to take pictures of meteor showers? Nah. Camera's irrelevant to this case. No, it isn't! It's really not, since it's something that... We can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright? Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright? Do you wish to press further about the camera? Pressing further. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow. Maybe I went a little overboard there. You guys did not get to hear the very, very funny conversation I just had with my sister. But I need to finish up recording, so we need to get to the end of this. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I heard you. I hear you. The camera was set to take pictures of a meteor shower. Bitch. Bitch. How? Miss Hart. What made you choose that, to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Har. Mr. Wright, I will not have you murdering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Hey, yo! Now, wait a minute! Continue your testimony. You were saying how was that you... No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked out with my binoculars. Oh, fuck. Nah. 1 second. I'm not gonna take pictures of those faces the lake. Nope. Gotta object for that one, my boy. You were taking photographs of shooters. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? Says you. I saw that camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point up here to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Ooh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, exactly what was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Fuck. It's a make it or break it situation. Here you go. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article. Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? See who wrote down that you're trying to photograph this Gordy. Do I have proof? I don't think I do! Chow! Ooh. Chow, I don't know. I approve, I guess. I have it proof. I'm just gonna present the fucking camera again. Camera itself. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when the gun fired on the lake. And here is this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order? I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? They went to law school for a reason, Lotta. So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. Which you just used several precious minutes of your time to prove. It's nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. I dropped the voice for him too. I'm not gonna redo that because I'm actually trying to rush here. Hey! I'm excited to watch my sister struggle with Cuphead. It's gonna be fun. We got Cuphead yesterday. So, like, I'm excited. I know that I've brought up multiple times that we got a Switch for Christmas, but we got Cuphead yesterday, which, whew, fun. But as she so scrutchingly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. 1 second. Okay, sorry. Actually, I'm not a research student at university. I'm an investigative photographer. Hold on, 1 second. I need to check something. Just make sure of something. Just give me a minute. Okay. We got achievements in this bitch. Okay. 1 second. I just need to make sure of this. I probably should have checked this a couple of seconds ago. Yep. I. One second. there's a lot of there's a lot of achievements here. I mean, we'll see. Imagine what a scoop I'd get if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, looking straight at the lake, there wasn't much else to look at, so I just switched to the whole time. I saw a flash near one of its hands and saw another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a researcher or a photographer has no bearing on the case. There's no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense rights to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Commer's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. We may begin the cross-examination. That's why I don't play Phoenix Wright. If you seem sure of yourself, you must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. You understand this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright? There's no problem with that testimony this time you live. I shouldn't have skipped all that. I'm supposed to be reading. Fonda's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student. I'm a university student. I'm an investigative photographer. I'm so... Consequences be damned! An investigative photographer? Yep. You got your photo, sell it to the press. That's kind of business. Hey, let's take my first graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? UFO? Oh, UFO! Again, what the fuck? She's like, what the fuck is this word? You know, unidentified flying object. UFO. It's on its third revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of shake the ass for her. Anyway, imagine when a super got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the whole time. So I just watched the boat the whole time. Oh, this is risky as hell. Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. The only thing out there. Any normal person look at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you're far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any signs of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give a boat a second thought. Order? Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through the binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You need them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? I have a feeling I'm peeking my microphone, and I'm so sorry if I actually am. I'm really sorry. I can't tell if I peek my microphone or not, because I only have one monitor. If I had a second one, I would be paying very close attention to it, but I can't tell. So sorry guys. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart! Are you saying you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just thought, you know, thought I could be a witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I'm sure I was watching the boat until now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! Y'all got the photograph, you got the proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting in this. Right? That's why I took a photo and... Witness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What is she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from this photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality, it might, but we should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why wouldn't Von come and let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlargement will show something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, I'll be in prison for Edgeworth or worse. Well, first of all, I'm gonna make her show it. But second of all, is the death penalty a thing in this? If so, that sucks. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did! Why has that enlargement not been presented in court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one that told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool! Damn, Lotto does not care. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. I'm pretty sure her last name isn't actually Hart, but it's easier to say. The prosecutor objects to the submission of the evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing this. Could it be the defendant, or maybe it could not? Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done for any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lana Hart. And none too soon. That was a fire waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. Is that the left or the right hand? It's bad, that's real bad. What should I do? What the hell do I do? Oh, wait a minute, that actually is left hand. wait, I was thinking, I was just like, okay, so if I object to the enlargement, okay, this was my thought process. I do a lot of thinking, but I don't say it out loud because I'm weird like that. I was thinking about it, and I was just like, if I object to the enlargement, because I can't wait and see, and I cannot show other evidence, there is no other evidence that, you know, like, that, like, proves anything. And I was just like, what happens? It's just like, it's gotta be the hands, right? It's the left hand, it's not the right. The right's the other side. Your Honor? There's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about the photo. It's this. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand about what the shooter is strange. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does not... This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence the left hand contradicts. It's the gun, it's the gun, it's the gun, it's the gun. Holy fuck. The evidence is clear! The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon are from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in the photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix Wright! Sorry, that probably peaked. Now that everyone is in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvenience this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it's not Mr. Edwards who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. Who's the real culprit? If Mr. Edwards didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. Precisely. As we have seen, there was no other people at the lake that night. But who does it? I'm not. I gotta say, victim himself. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. This video is gonna get fucking flagged. I don't care, but like, wow, that's gonna be a fucking first, because I don't think I've ever gotten a flagged video before. Which is really weird, because suicide gets brought up a lot. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? Examination of the victim's distance he was shot at. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet! There's no way it could have been suicide. I highly doubt that boat is 3 feet long. I highly doubt. Okay, further than a meter. Yeah, I can't. Okay, we'll see. There's no way it could have been suicide. But it wasn't Miles. Order. Order. Slipped into British accent instead of whatever the fuck I was supposed to be doing for the judge. Order. Order. Nope. Okay. Order. Nope. Okay. Fuck. Order. Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure the accuracy of your data? What the fuck happened here, man? I can't. Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Approximately 1 meter away. The autopsy report updated. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth, but however, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. Therefore, I would like to see. Oh, thank fuck. My voices are all out of whack today. The court orders the defense and the prosecution for their investigation of this matter. Understand? I was actually gonna try and finish this trial today, but I guess I'll do it. I was gonna say Wednesday, but I actually have plans out with Wednesday. It's Sunday, by the way. I could do this tomorrow, but like, I don't know. I'll do it. I'll finish this another time, I guess. Yes, Your Honor. That's all. Court is adjourned. December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Ooh, that was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No, I have not yet been declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there was that on that lake anyway. If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? God! we could transcript a lot of his entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, you didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood out was a bang she heard. Okay, but the gun itself says it was shot 3 times. I'm interested to see what happens here, everybody. But that is all for today's video. I know, it's been so long since I've played Ace Attorney, and I really wish I could have finished it all today. Not all of Ace Attorney, obviously, but all of this trial today. But unfortunately, I couldn't. So I will see you all next time, whenever next time is. And I hope you all have a good day. Bye!